Welcome back. Come on in. You know the time, you know the place, you know where you're at. It's a Frying Pan Podcast. Number one, pop culture podcast in the entire world. I'd argue the entire Milky Way galaxy, but who's to say there's something not popping off on Mars or something? My name is Dan. If you've been here before, you know who I am. You know me. I know you. We're all friends here. It's just a grand old time. Chock full of love, positivity, and drugs? No, that was the wrong one. Friendship. That's the one. I hope you're doing well today. Happy New Year. First pod of the new year. The goal is to go 52 weeks straight this year, not miss a single week. That'd be nice. Didn't do that last year. Missed a few days. I think one was because of a hurricane where we lost power for a whole week and couldn't do it, but is what it is. Shit, I don't know. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the show. Nice to have you. My name's Dan, of course. Said it again. Why not? You know me. Doing well. I don't know. Surprisingly optimistic for the new year. I have a few goals in mind. We can talk about that, towards the end. Talk about goals and ambitions for the year. See what we can accomplish. But we'll get there when we get there. We got a few things to cover first. Jesus Christ. First one that I got on the day that I thought was just kind of interesting was, I guess in Australia, there was fishermen. They were on a, kind of in a swampy area, just, doing what fishermen do. And they saw a naked dude clinging to trees over, the swamp. And it turns out that apparently he was a fugitive and had allegedly breached bail for armed robbery, so he was on the run, but he's just butt-ass naked in the swamp, and these two guys found him, gave him some shorts, and, brought him to safety, I guess, gave him some health. But apparently this dude was, covered in dirt, scratches, and mosquito bites, and he said that he was living off of snails. Now, it makes sense because it's Australia. I mean, honestly, it would have made more sense if he got eaten by the alligator. But, we don't want that. That's fine. That's fine. But Jesus, I don't know. It's just such a weird story to see. And then there's a bunch of pictures of, the fishermen, finding him, picking him up and shit. I don't know. It just looks so weird. But I guess they shared a beer with him. And then they called an ambulance. And then they were like, all right. Go not die. But I guess he's in the hospital, handcuffed. He's got two cops with him, but I mean, at least I guess armed robbery is not the worst thing it could have been. You could have done a lot worse things where I would be like, I hope he got eaten by alligators, but I don't think he killed anyone. So that's better than nothing, I guess. I don't know. One of the goals this year, 2020, is we're going to try and be optimistic. And I'm looking for the best in every situation possible. And, there are worse crimes than armed robbery. Murder. I don't think he killed anyone, so that's one. There's a lot. You can go down the list, but armed robbery, I'm not putting it too high on the list. But I don't know. It makes sense it's Australia. It would have made more sense if it was Florida, to be honest. Well, actually, if it was Florida, it would have been two fishermen find man chirping on crocodile, melting away as alligators eat his melting flesh. I don't know if you guys know what crocodile is. Crocodile's fucking nuts. It melts, not melts, but it tears. I don't know. You can look it up if you want. It's kind of fucking disgusting, but it's very entertaining. Entertaining in the fact that there are people out there that are seeking such a high to where they're I'm okay with losing flesh on my body to, chase the dragon. I'm just settle for weed or something. Just be okay. I don't know if there's such thing as doing recreational heroin or recreational coke, but even that's better than crocodile. Then you got the bath salts where you're in people's face, but that was just that one time in Florida. I haven't heard anything since that, but that was interesting. But I don't know. Honest question to the listeners out there: if you when you say you and your friend you're going fishing in the swamp, as you do, I know everyone here fishes. I don't, but I know you guys do. Would you pick up a just random naked man stranded in the swamp, or would you just be like, that's alarming, and just kind of leave it alone? I'm sure if you're a good person, you'd say yes, but even if you're a good person, you're probably like, I don't know. Maybe the dude fucking takes the boat, kills us, and then feeds us to alligators. Like, that's a possibility, but honestly, these guys seemed way too jovial to, like, even if the guy was like, this is a stick up, I'm gonna kill you guys and take your boat. They've been like, well, shit, man. Unlucky. And then just, like, pop open a beer. That just seems like how these guys kind of roll. Nothing wrong with that. Well, I guess there kind of is, but it's whatever. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Another thing that happened yesterday is apparently Kanye and Kim Kardashian are getting a divorce. We're like, what is that? E, Bravo, I don't know. Dude, Access Hollywood, that's the one. Mario Lopez, you know what I'm talking about? My mom always watches that. Not always watches it, but like every time I go over, I feel like it's just always on, that or the news for some reason at night. And then they'll switch over to like HGTV, and then we got like Property Brothers, which, I can get behind that. Love me some HGTVs, but holy fuck, do they milk the concept of real estate like TV shows? It's actually insane. I wonder if there's a list that has the title for every single like real estate show out there, because the names they give them are so interesting. Beachfront Bargain, that's a good one. And you get Property Brothers, and then you have. It's always interesting because it's like, it's a wife and husband pair, and they're like, oh, we love fixing stuff up together, don't we? And then they get divorced. It's like, it always seems inevitable. I guess, I don't know, it's kind of a tangent, but like kind of on topic of just like anyone that does any form of entertainment or is like in the spotlight never seems to last. And I wonder why that is. Because, I mean, a lot of divorces stem from struggling financially, but I don't think they're struggling financially. But then, maybe, I wonder what it is. I'm sure there's like a science to it. Maybe not a science, but like there's a reasoning why like most famous relationships don't last. I mean, to be fair, Kim and Kanye lasted quite a while, had a couple kids, but to be fair, Kanye's been going a little over the deep end in the past couple of years, so kind of hard to I guess I don't want to say I understand, because I feel like that's kind of just fucked up, but like they've been kind of spotty. But I guess there was also something of like, she had a big birthday party that Kanye flew in for like a day and then left that next morning, and that was like, oh, that's the straw that broke the camel's back. Now, do I care about this at all? Kinda. I think it's entertaining, to say the least, but like, please get the Kardashians just like out of here. I'm tired of it. They do all, I don't know. I mean, I know their show's over. Big shame. Can't make money that way. But like, it just shows you don't really have to have like, I guess, any talent. Just do stuff like this. Like, if you're attractive, sure, it'll pop off. You have a certain viral thing pop off, that'll get it going too. But that's past. We don't worry about it. I don't know. I always just viewed, I guess, like, maybe I don't know enough about him. Maybe if I spend a day with the Kardashians, they'd shock me with, bunch of talents, bunch of skills. And I'm just like, you know what? I was wrong. And I'm okay to admit that. That's fine. But, on the outside looking, it's just like, hey, just be attractive and have stupid things make people happy. I mean, I guess that's just reality TV show, right? You got The Bachelor. That's a fun one. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's interesting, I guess. Especially The Bachelor, where it's or Bachelor Bachelorette, where it's like those those couples aren't gonna last, but like it's entertaining. You can't deny that. Love me some Bachelor highlights, because why not? Who cares? Reality TV, that's everyone's guilty pleasure to a degree. Can't say I'm like, God, I gotta know what happens on the next Bachelor, but like I'll see some shit like girl brings flamethrower to impress Bachelor, kills three contestants. Not literally, but like something just outlandish and crazy. And you just gotta kind of be like, sure, that could happen. That was destined to happen, wasn't it? Again, rambling. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Well, to honest question, I don't have the answer for this, but how many times have the Kardashians in total got divorced? I mean, not like had a relationship and split, but like actually got divorced. Would you say it's double digits? I'm talking about like the whole family, like not just Kim. I'm talking like all of them. It's got to be double digits, right? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm blowing it out of proportion. But I could have sworn the only person I remember her like getting married to, oddly enough, was like Chris Humphries, and that dude played basketball for the Nets and was just ass. I mean, slap any 7 foot tall dude on a basketball court, yeah, he'll do something, but he didn't. He didn't really, and I remember that thoroughly. It was like, it's a shame when you're not known for the sport you play, but for the person you're married to. I mean, I guess not. I guess that's a poor way of wording it. I don't want to, downgrade or degrade someone, but it's just like, you work your whole life to get to the NBA, and then it's like you find your starting player on a team, and then it's like, well, let's do that Dave Kim Kardashian, right? Not like, oh, that's Chris Humphries. He played for the Nets. He was really good. Just like, oh, I mean, it is. I was saying it, you were thinking it is what it is. We're all on the same page. We always are. But regardless, her and Kanye calling it quits, more than likely, allegedly. Just want you to know it's allegedly. It's not set in stone yet, but it's going downhill pretty quick. Let's be honest. But, oh, here comes the sneeze. Oh my god, what the fuck is it? There's a yawn into a sneeze. The yawn stopped the sneeze. Oh my god, that's painful. Why would my body do that to me? Speaking of body, since it's 2021 now, we're talking goals. Really popping off, let me tell you. We are 6 days in. I'm going wild. I'm meal prepping out the yin yang. I am working out of my mind. When you see me in 4 months, I probably will be bigger than The Rock. Kind of hard to deny it. If you don't know what I look like, that's totally understandable. But like, I'm gonna be jacked. Don't worry about it. At a towering 5'11" or 6'11" frame, that's me. Very tall, very muscular. It's not. I'm lying. And that's another goal. No fibs. We are going to be, a good person this year. That's the goal, to be a good person. Plenty of goals. I mean, everyone has like the same goals of like when the new year starts, like, oh, I want to be healthier. I want to do my hobbies more. I want to find new hobbies or learn a new language. Everyone's got like pretty much in the same realm of possibility of like what they want. It's just human nature to, want to progress in life or be better at something or learn something new, That's just us as humans. It's arguably our greatest feature, but also our greatest downfall, because we're always trying to advance, and then sometimes we get caught in the big picture and we don't take the little itty bitty baby steps on how to get there. You get me? Food for thought from me to you. God, I want to cook. That's the only thing that like kind of sucks about like if you're trying to get big or like meal prep at all, is for me it's a lot of chicken, rice, and veggies, which is gonna get sickening after a while. So it's either you find different ways to spice up chicken, or you find other alternatives, like maybe some turkey, maybe beef every once in a while, maybe some plant-based things. Love me a good spoonful of peanut butter, Greek yogurt, slap that on there, love that. Um, but yeah, no, sometimes like it'll get to a point because like I've tried to do it before, and it gets to a point where I eat chicken so much that I just hate chicken, and I despise eating chicken, no matter how I prepare it or what I do it, unless I'm like deep frying it, but then I'm kind of not doing the whole healthy thing. It's just like, God, I hate this so much. It's like no matter what I season it differently, it's just like, oh my fucking God. Put it in a wrap with, some spinach, other veggies, maybe some cheese, maybe, get a little crazy with it. And then I'm just like, God, I fucking hate this. It's so awful. But I've started to introduce like zero fat ground turkey, which bangs, just kind of make it like a crumble, put it in a bowl with some rice, and that bangs. Love that. Love that for me. But, we're trying to figure it out. We're trying to be better. I've always tried to be healthy or on the healthier side, but obviously sometimes you stray away from the path, and then one day I'm eating chicken and spinach, and the other day I'm eating an entire box of donuts. It's just, I'm sorry. It's two sides, or there's heads and tails in the coin, and I'm just gotta flip it. And sometimes I'm eating 2 boxes of donuts. Don't judge me. I wouldn't judge you. It's just how I live. It's my life, and I will do what I want with it in terms of that. Now, that statement, it's like my life, and I'll do what I want with it. I'm trying to segue into the next topic, and I'm really trying to like think of the good way to segue it, and I'm just fucking bombing it. And you can tell, you're hearing it right now. But so one thing, I think the main thing that has bothered me in the past, I'd say a month or so, is, I'm a young guy. I'm a young millennial, Gen Z, I don't know what the fuck you call it. So of course, I'm on social media, and I know, you follow your favorite influencers, your favorite people, favorite celebs and shit of that nature, and nothing tilts me more. And this is even like kids I went to school with. So like just people around my age, just like, why the fuck did we feel the need to fly into Miami or like in Florida and go to like raves and parties and shit? I just want to know why, man. Now, I understand, it's been a rough year. 2020, rough year. A lot of people a lot of extroverted people had a tough time. They didn't get to see, their friends. They didn't get to go party and do that shit. But it's actually so insanely selfish that you just like, I don't know. Either A, you ignore it and you're like, I don't care. I'm young. I'm going to live my life. And it's like, sure, I get it to an extent, but you got to think like, A, you're putting you and other people at risk, especially if you fly back. B, you're taking advantage of the situation entirely. Like, think, for example, shout out to all the healthcare workers. Literally, like, in LA, they are making it so ambulances don't transport like some patients unless they're in critical condition to the hospital because they do not have enough room. Literally do not have enough room. That's not supposed to happen. And while they're fucking trying to keep people alive and, doing their darndest to do their job, we got these greedy little motherfuckers just, pretend like it doesn't exist. Pretend like nothing matters. It's fine, guys. Don't worry about it. Just having a great time here. And it is so frustrating. It's like, I don't know. Because not even just healthcare workers, but it's just the fact that like anybody who just doesn't get to see their family because like live far away, traveling is difficult, or they have a job where they are in contact with the public and they don't want to risk it bringing to their family or whatever. It's just like, it's so frustrating to see, man. It's so annoying. And the fact that like they're still going to have a platform, they're not going to they're going to get joked about it and they're just not going to acknowledge it, and they're just going to have their platform, and then when COVID ends, we're all going to pretend like nothing happens. And it's like they show their true colors in that nature of that, just like, I do not give a shit. I only care about myself and what benefits me. And like, you can live like that, man, but I'm so tired of like shitty people getting like platforms and like places to speak and able to like influence younger people to be like, oh well, go Like, it's like, and they don't realize that either, man. Because I understand a lot of these people are like, they're still young, they're still in their 20s, and that's cool. Like, you want to live your life, that's all dandy, well, fine, and the bee's knees, if you would say. But it's just the fact that, like, a lot of the people watching them are probably still in their teens, and they're heavily influenced. Kids are fucking dumb. I mean, yeah, no, kids are fucking dumb. I mean, I say kids like up until 18. Like 18 to 30, you're still an idiot. I mean, dude, fucking 30 to 100, you're still an idiot. Everyone's dumb to a degree. I don't want to be, I don't want to be hurtful, but like, there's a lot of fucking stupid people out there. And I mean, to be fair, if you take offense to it, I don't want, I don't want to say the shoe fits, but hey, maybe you're wearing a size 10. It is what it is. But it's just the fact that, like, those people are so young and impressionable, and when they see someone doing that shit, they're like, oh, that's fine, I can do that too. It's just the nature of, like, that's going to keep getting passed down, and then we're just going to keep developing shitty people, and then, Lord knows, we get, dude, sidebar, I am the least religious person, but I say so many fucking, like, God willing, or, like, just so many different, like, sayings, like, I guess, like, Christian sayings, I guess just, like, because I was brought up in it, but I say so many of them, and it's like, I am not religious at all. I haven't gone to church in years, nor do I care about it. I mean, if you're into it, that's fine. I never want to, like, shame people for being happy with what they like. Like, if you are a very religious person, I wouldn't shame you. If you're happy with it, no problem with that. But, like, I always say these sayings with, like, God intended and shit like that. It's just, I don't even believe it. Why am I saying this? But back on topic. Stop giving shitty people platforms, for the love of God. Like, there's so many good people out there. Like, I'd imagine there's so many, like, good, small, like, up and coming people in, like, I guess, like, you could say, like, Hollywood, or like I guess the nowadays Hollywood is, like, kind of YouTube, Twitch, if you're into that stuff. But, like, that's becoming very popular, and, like, there's a lot of good people in that. Like, I know there's a few streamers that'll do, like, charity events, and they'll raise millions of dollars, and, like, they just seem like very good people. But the other thing with that is, like, I don't know what the deal with, like, influence or, like, content creators. They always, like, something shady always comes out about them, and I don't know what it is. And, like, you see it in Hollywood, but you don't see it to the same degree. Because I guess, like, maybe people in Hollywood keep it better under wraps. Because, like, I'd imagine Hollywood, there's a huge fucking, like, pedophile ring going on. And, like, everybody probably knows about it, but you can't say shit about it, or you get blackballed, lose your job, yada yada. But, like, in YouTube, it's like, there'll be, like, a pedophile case about someone that'll come out, like, twice a month or something. And it's insane that it's at such an alarming rate of just, like, well-renowned people with, like, they get millions of views and make a lot of fucking money off it, and it'll just be like, oh yeah, he sends pictures to, like, 12-year-olds. And it's just like, why do you have to be like that? Why can't you just be fucking normal, man? Like, everyone's always got, like, a dark side about them, and I don't understand, because, like, especially on the internet, it's gonna resurface. Like, if you did something shitty in the past, like, if, say, you said, like, you were quoting a song and you said, like, the N-word with an A in it back in, like, 2012, and you tweeted that out, and someone's gonna hold that against you, that doesn't count. But if it's something like, I hate black people, and you tweeting that out, that's gonna carry over, and that's not gonna look that good. It's just the shit of, like, no matter if you delete it on the internet, someone's gonna find it. Someone could data mine for it. Like, people are really fucking, yeah, like, on the other hand, people are really fucking smart nowadays, and they know how to find this shit. So, like, just don't do bad shit. Just don't be a bad person. I feel like it shouldn't be easier said than done, but, like, just be a normal human being for once, you know what I mean? I don't understand why everyone's gotta, like, have something bad about them. I don't know. I guess it's just people acting on their what's the word for it? Like, your dark thoughts, but there's, like, an actual term for it, or, like, morbid curiosity, I guess. I don't know. It's just like, I don't think I've ever thought this way, but I've talked to people and they thought this way of, like, oh, what do you think it feels like to like kill someone or like jump off like the Empire State Building? And it's like, obviously, if you're a sane human being, you're not going to act upon this. But there's people out there that do, and they somehow manage to find a way to become popular or famous, and people look up to them, and then something like that'll come out, and then their little army will be like, dude, there's no way he sent pictures to a 12-year-old. There's no way he's a pedophile. And then you give them the hard evidence, and then they're like, nope, I still don't believe it. Not my guy. It's like, you don't know this person. You don't know who these fucking people are. Like, you can, like, there's nothing wrong with enjoying someone's content or like enjoying anything like a movie, but like, don't act like you're friends with these people, man. Just because it's like, oh, that's my favorite. Of like, I don't know. I'm on a tangent. I need to stop. Stop being shitty. And for the fucking dude, I hope someday that like maybe years down the road, like this podcast turns into something, or like maybe I do something big with my life, and I want to just fucking shit on the people that do this stupid stuff. Like, why are you partying during a pandemic? I don't know. And then they'll just be like, hey man, everyone got tested, like it's fine. It's like, yeah, I'm sure every single fucking person in the nightclub is tested. That, yeah, I totally, dude. And then it's like, you're also wasting these COVID tests on you when, hey, someone that might need it could get it. I don't know. Like I said, we're optimistic this year, so just don't be a shitty person. Bottom line, end of the day, don't be stupid. Don't do stupid shit. Please, thank you. Last little actual topic I had was Hawaii's Kaleu. Oh, man, my mom's gonna kill me every time I mispronounce a word. My mom's like, actually, it's pronounced this way, and I'm like, I'm reading it. I don't know. I don't hear how it's verbally said. I don't know, and I'm sorry. Hawaii's Kilauea, I'm gonna go Kilauea, a volcano erupted and it created a 600-foot deep lava lake, which this article has really good pictures of it. And two things, kind of related but kind of unrelated from this, was I think being like a nature photographer is probably like the coolest job you can have. I think if I had the capabilities, I would love to do that. Nothing would make me happier than to just like take pictures of like volcanoes, or like take pictures of just wild animals or stuff of that nature. Like, just give me a camera in a year and like make me financially set off, and just I'll give you fucking planet Earth 3 through 25. I'll do it all, man. You want me to jump in the ocean and like fist fight a shark? I'll do it. You'll probably won't get the footage back, but like, I'll do it. I don't care. You want me to go like wrestle with an octopus? Hell yeah, I'll do it. I'll probably die, but like, I'll do it. And then it's like, you want to give the Amazon rainforest and like kill a boa that's like 30 feet long and 400 pounds? All right, maybe not. I mean, all these scenarios I die, but it is what it is. Like, as long as I get the shot, it is what it is. Someone recovers a camera, it's fine. My legacy lives on. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I feel like this job is so fucking cool, and I don't understand what like the qualifications for it. I don't know if you like can just do this on your own, or if you need a degree. I mean, I guess like if you took good enough pictures and you had like a portfolio, people would be like, oh yeah, I'd hire him for something. But like, that'd be such a cool job, man. But dude, oh my god, camera lenses and cameras are so expensive. Mostly the lenses, like, you can pay, I'd say $3,000 for like a pretty top tier camera, but then you're paying probably another $20,000 for a variety of lenses. Like, if you want, I couldn't tell you like a very specific length, but like if you want very specific lenses for it, you're looking like $5,000. It's a lot, man. I mean, if there's anybody in photography that listens to this, like, they can vouch, and I hope they reach out to me and be like, actually, Dan, it's very cheap, and you could start it up right now, and I'd be like, I'm on it. I'm getting on the nearest no, I can't get on the plane. There's a fucking pandemic. I'm getting my boat. I'm gonna buy a kayak, and I'm gonna sail the Atlantic, and I'm gonna get pictures of everything. Everyone's gonna be very impressed. Maybe. Probably not. I mean, it takes some time. I took photo in high school. I didn't pass it because honestly, I remember I ninth grade me. I took a photo class, and everyone in the class was like seniors, juniors, and like a few other freshmen with me, and I was the most introverted, anxious person that I willingly failed the class because I was too terrified to go in the dark room and ask for help on how to develop a picture. I knew how to do it, but I actually was too anxious to go in there and do it myself. And I remember taking the final. I literally, there was a written part, and then we took pictures prior and had to develop them. And I remember I had so much anxiety that I literally went in there and just like pretended like I was doing something, just walked around. And whenever anybody was like, "Oh, how's your picture looking, David?" Not, oh man, it's not looking good. I think I'm gonna fail this. And then like if they offer help, I'm like, no, it's fine, it's fine. It's it's so depressing looking back on it because I love photography. Like I loved going around like finding different angles, different shots, and like I wouldn't say I was good at it because it's all perspective, and obviously like if I think I'm whatever, but like I thought I was doing okay. I thought I was alright at it. I liked it a lot, and like I probably would have continued with it, but then I was just like, there's mean people in the class, and I didn't like get bullied, but like I got made fun of because I was just like a shy, awkward kid, and they just like, I don't want to interact with them. I was just kind of a scared little guy. It is what it is. But regardless, maybe that'll be a future endeavor. That or mailman sounds fun. I don't know why mailman sounds like such a great time, but I just get a little car. I know I can listen to music, just drop off mail. I don't gotta really talk to anybody. Sounds like a great fucking time. But back on track to this lava lake, is a growing lava lake nearly 600 feet deep apparently, and obviously I'll have a link. I have a link to all the articles, but I want you to look at the pictures taken for this and call me crazy, but there's a couple of these where I'm like, I know I can't, but I'm like, I kind of want to go swimming in that. Specifically, there's like aerial shots of like at nighttime of the lava, like it looks cracked and all that stuff. If that made any sense at all, but it's very, very cool to look at. But it looks like I want to go swimming in it. Obviously, can I? Yeah, but I won't be able to tell you how it is. But I don't know. Am I an idiot? Probably. But just, I don't know. Obviously, take a look at the article. Let me know what you think. If you want to go swimming in this, you can message me and be like, you know what, Dan, you're right. I do kind of want to go swimming in that. Now, maybe I'm a psychopath. I don't fucking know. You can't swim in lava. Just a little, in case there's any fucking stupid people listening. You can't swim in lava. Just so you know. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. It's just not going to work, and I'm sorry. It is what it is. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, I guess, though. So if you want to try it, you can. But I don't even remember the point of this article, man. I've derailed so fucking much that there was a second part, and I think it was just me saying like, hey, I kind of want to swim in that. And yeah, that's it. That's all it is. God, nothing makes me happier than this jazz in the background mix, though. On Spotify, you know the one. I talk about it every day. It's just soft jazz, and it is perfect for literally anything I want to do in my life. I want to just chill, put it on. Want to get some work done, put it on. Want to do drugs with the boys, put it on. As we do. But that was like recently. I've never used this before of like following my friends on Spotify, but I'm always very interested to see what they listen to. And one thing my friend had liked was it was like a ASMR, what was it called? It's called Guided Smile Meditation by Wolfpack. And it's like this dude, it's like ASMR, but it's this dude guiding you on finding peace within yourself. But the sound effects he uses are not peaceful at all. And just like, it's so fucking funny. Because like, it's like, take a deep breath. And then it's like breathing in with a slide whistle. And then it's like exhale. And it's like, pew! It's just, the noises it's making don't fit. But it kind of works. I don't know. Maybe ASMR just like isn't my thing, so I don't get it. But it's very entertaining to say the least. That is Guided Smile Meditation by Wolfpack. I implore you, please check it out. Not sponsored, not paid, but it's very fucking entertaining to say the least. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else that was going on. I mean, there's a lot of like political things going on, but I don't get into that. Ever so often we can talk politics, but it's not a every week occurrence because it's just annoying, to be honest. There's the Georgia voting. That's important. If you want to learn more about it, I'd say look it up, because I won't do justice on telling you about it, but it already happened, so I guess it doesn't even matter. Regardless, I'd say we are nearing the end of this week's episode of the Frying Pan Podcast. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot this week, and like I would ramble for another hour, but I actually, I kind of got some stuff to do today, sadly. Me being the very important, very, very, and I mean very busy person that I am. So, I mean, you're lucky that I was able to fit this in my schedule, because, I'm just so busy all the time. Last little thing, we talk goals. If you got any goals, feel free, you can find me on Twitter, ETOSTV. Shoot me a DM, be like, here's my goals. And I'll be like, those are cool. I like them. Send me up. Let's talk. Let's be friends. Love making friends. Big friend guy. Sorry. Maybe I'm just fucking weird. But, goals for this year, get in better shape. It's probably everyone's goal. Everyone's down for that one. Want to try and grow the podcast a little more. Could be doing a lot better job. Think I will. It's in the cards. Want to get back into editing. That's one thing I've been huge on, and I think I'm going to start this week. Even if it's just like recording something stupid with some friends and just like trying to over edit it to like relearn the programs. But yeah, I mean, we'll figure it out, guys. Hopefully a lot of good stuff happens this year. We're starting it off on a good note, I'd say, with this episode. I'd say it's a good episode. We're doing okay. But yeah, we'll see how the year plays out. Of course, thank you for listening. Literally available on all audio platforms, essentially, except for SoundCloud. And then there's like a few minor other ones, but like everyone just kind of uses Apple Podcasts and Spotify, right? Maybe I'm the psychopath. Maybe there's just, Stitcher's a good one too, but maybe there's just like a random one out there. I guess Google Play Store, but that's a pain in the ass to get it on, to be honest, because I think I have to have, whatever. But don't worry about it. If you want to send us an email of anything, any nature, like business or, anything, I guess, in the pan podcast at gmail.com. You can reach us there. If you'd like, you can leave a little 5-star review wherever you listen to us. Maybe a little comment, let us know how you're feeling about us. I'd really appreciate that. And if you got a friend that's got like a 40-minute commute to work, or maybe like a 20-minute commute there, 20 commute back, this would be a good episode for them. So maybe you can share it to them. Just tell your friends, all that jazz, yada yada. The whole spiel I gotta go through. Again, thank you for listening. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you next week. Take care. Love you. Bye. Be safe.